Our City Festival is something that started in 2008. The festival predominantly focuses on Cambodian creators. In 2008, what I did is I turned to my own colleagues, both in the art community as well as the architecture community, to develop events, exhibitions, and talks around the subjects of the city, around urbanism. A lot of changes were happening. Buildings were coming up, some buildings were going down. The city was obviously growing in population. In my response to that, I felt that there was a need from the creative communities to talk about this. Our City Festival is really built on the idea of being a grassroots festival, that the community is involved in creating it, determining the themes, the program, and participating in the process of building the festival. But in Cambodia, we have next to nothing in terms of institutional support. Everything has to be built from the ground up, and we all have to do it by our own means. And we also don't have a model to work from. So we are really building something that is based on us, our community, what we see as needs, what we see are important as themes, and moving in a direction that we feel is important. Everybody that's been involved in the Our City Festival has contributed their time, their energy, and their resources to build it. The Youth Ambassadors project was something that I personally felt very excited about, because I wanted to bring in this young generation who could act as volunteers and in essence were docents for each of the projects. When we developed the program for the festival, we really wanted to make it engaging for the public, for people to join projects, even if it seemed strange or whatever. So the idea was to bring these young students in who would then act as ambassadors, or they would just be that friendly face in the bright yellow shirt to get people into the event. This is something we are continuing to do, and it's a very important part of what we believe in for the Our City Festival, is making it accessible to the public and to bring in young people to be involved. The city becomes the exhibition space. It looks at the city as a backdrop, but it also as a material for the creators. Creating a sensitivity that this is part of who we are, and as we build cities, that it is very much about us as humans, and it's not about just going into a specific space to think about that in that space and then you go away and then you're finished. It's not. It's about walking down the street and going, oh, hey, that's interesting. I think most importantly for me, and this is about making art and creation and design and architecture part of people's daily lives. Because of that, I believe it's unique, and because we bring community members into that process to always be thinking, challenging, and wondering what it could be. I honestly believe that a society, culture, and the whole world, if we gave space over to creators, we'll be the innovators for developing the human spirit.